Software bank CEO Masayoshi Son will reportedly make a $100 billion investment in the U.S. over the next 4 years. He's expected to meet with President-elect Trump today at Mar-a-Lago. The incoming White House press secretary is with us this morning. Karoline Leavitt joins us. Karoline, any idea what this money will be used for? It certainly looks like a big win for Trump.
It's a huge win for Trump, Stu, and it's another example of the Trump effect. The CEO of SoftBank will be at Mar-a-Lago today. You will hear from him and the president-elect in just a couple of hours, talking about this $100 billion investment in critical infrastructure and in AI. And the CEO of SoftBank is also promising to create 100,000 new American jobs. And this is President Trump delivering on the promise he made to the American people on the campaign trail, that he was going to make the United States of America the manufacturing superpower of the world. He was going to draw in foreign investors who want to do business here. And he promised these investors that if you come here, if you make your products in the great USA, if you hire American workers, then you are going to have a 15% corporate tax rate, the lowest energy costs, and the lowest regulatory burden of any other nation on this planet. President Trump's not even in the Oval Office yet, and he's already delivering on his promises for the American worker.
Yeah, that's quite some incentive. I just want you to listen to what Utah Senator Mitt Romney had to say about Trump. Roll that tape, please.
Oh, MAGA is the Republican Party, and Donald Trump is the Republican Party today. The Republican Party has become the party of the working class, middle class voter. And you've got to give Donald Trump credit for having done that, taken that away from the Democrats.
Karoline, you've got to give the senator credit there. He's telling it how it is. This is a brand new Republican Party, isn't it?
Absolutely. And it may have taken Mitt Romney several years to come to that conclusion, but President Trump is right. And he has evolved the Republican Party into the party of the working man and the working woman. We saw that on November 5th with the overwhelming outpouring of support from all Americans, regardless of race or religion or how much money they make. This is a movement based on the promise to make America great again. And that's exactly what President Trump is going to do. Even his greatest detractors are joining his team, are flying down to Mar-a-Lago to make amends with him, because they know that he's going to be back in that Oval Office in January, and he's going to make real, everlasting, and monumental change for this country, just like he promised on the campaign trail.
We've been reporting a long list of tech leaders visiting Mar-a-Lago. What is the president telling them? We know what they want from the president. What's he saying, I'm going to do for you, or I want this from you?
It's the same promises that the president made on the campaign trail, Stu. It's less regulation. It's a lower tax burden. It's to reduce inflation so that these companies who employ hundreds of thousands of Americans can give their employees raises. They can have more money in their pockets. That's good for not just the CEOs of these companies, but also the workers who are employed by them. And so you're seeing not just folks in Silicon Valley, but everywhere from Wall Street to Main Street going to Mar-a-Lago. And President Trump is proving that you can have CEOs and American workers on the same team, because ultimately they want the same things: more wealth. They also want border security and safety for this country. They want to pull us out of the wars that we're seeing abroad that are making this country and this world less safe for all Americans.
I understand that the president-elect is particularly upset with the Europeans who try to fine big tech American companies literally billions and billions of dollars. The president doesn't like that. What can he do about it?
Well, the president certainly doesn't like negative action towards any American company or American worker. He is the American first president-elect after all. And so you've already seen President Trump use the leverage of the United States when it comes to tariffs. We saw him put out a couple of statements threatening to use tariffs in terms of border security. And Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, flew to Mar-a-Lago within 15 minutes after seeing that statement. The president got on the phone with the president of Mexico as well to talk about that. So you will continue to see President Trump using the negotiating leverage of the United States to make good deals for American companies, American workers, and the American people.
Karoline Leavitt, thank you very much for being with us this morning. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.